Hey, what's up, you guys? It's the Sweet Tea Show, and I'm back with another review of Love and Hip Hop New York, Season 9, Episode 12. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. So we see this scene with Yandy. She's all depressed, hanging over the balcony like somebody supposed to care. She's still thinking about how her and Kimbella got into it, how Kimbella feels like she betrayed her, yada, yada, yada. So Yandy just feels like she needs to stay in her room, even though she agrees not to leave leave Costa Rica. She decides not to go home to her children like she said she was going to do, and she decides to stay. We later see Juju and the crew is getting ready to go on this bus to go out to the city. Well, not go out to the city, but go zip lining. They're going zip lining. And who walks up on the bus? Yandy walks up on the bus. And Yandy and Kimbella don't say nothing to each other. However, Sin wants to be the common denominator. How you say that word? I'm not gonna say she was instigating, but she brings up the elephant in the room part. Sin brings up the fact that Kimbella, how do you feel about everything, or something? She asked her, do you feel anything about Yandy? Did you and Yandy work everything out? Something like that between those lines she asked. And Kimbella basically just said, it is what it is. She doesn't hate Yandy. At the end of the day, she's trying to enjoy herself at Costa Rica. This is her trip, and that's that. And basically, Yandy agreed. She said, you know what? She's trying to make the best of it. And on top of that, it's a beautiful day. She's not going to hide in her room, so she's hanging out with everybody. In the midst of that, they all talk about the fact that Juju killed a grasshopper, so they consider this to be murdered. and And the next thing I know, I think it was Joe. It might have been Joe or Mano, because both of those two are childish in some degree when they put together. So even one of those two said, it's a good thing Safari did not get with you because you're a murderer. And JoJo gets in her feelings and basically yells out, me and Safari was never together. There was never no me and Safari. And I think it was Mano. Thank God for that. Like, I don't know. It was just crazy. Like, they're really trying to push this whole Safari and Juju thing together, and I'm just gonna put it out there. When I seen them together at New York that one season, I felt like he liked her, and then he didn't like her. It was like a flirtatious thing. Juju was fresh out of a bad breakup. Juju was not ready for no relationship. I think she was just trying to be friends with Safari. And I have to point this out. Safari, he's fine and heck, but Safari is like a big kid at the end of the day. And Juju is more on a grown woman type level type shit. So she really wouldn't have time for what Safari got to offer her. Not saying he don't got nothing to offer her, but I'm talking about like the bull crap that comes with him. And Safari do put himself in childish positions. And I don't think Juju wants any parts of that. I do think maybe they flirted here and there as they was friends or in their friendship, but I don't think it was going any further. She even told his mom she thinks Safari is scared of her. And I don't know what she meant by that. I don't know if she mean like she intimidates him because of the way she carries herself, and he's used to crazy ass women, ratchet ghetto ass women. I don't know if that's what she mean. And the fact that she carries herself with class and poise, I don't know, but it was never no relationship there. I mean, I thought they would have been cute together, but then when I see how Safari is, I'm like, that's probably not what Juju needs in her life right now, especially after the bad breakup that she went through. So I just wanted to point that out there. So with that being said, moving on from that, Kimbella. Oh, well, we already talked about Kimbella. So we get to the zip lining. Let's just go ahead and move this on quickly. So we get to the zip lining, and Joe and Mano are the first to go. Before they go down, did anybody else notice that Joe was the only one wearing sandals? So I'm trying to figure out, when he went zip lining, did he take his sandals off and held them up there with him, or did he leave them up there? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because everybody else had on sneakers. Because I noticed he was clowning in Safari about his sneakers, but yet you come out there in sandals. All right. Moving on from that, Safari goes by himself down. Kimbella and who else? Kimbella has this time to talk with Juju and Sin about the conversation with Yandy and what's going on. And Kimbella lets the girls know she is terrified. This is too high feet off. Now, I will say, I like roller coasters and all, but I ain't with that zip line and shit. No, no ma'am, no ma'am. I would not be able to do that. I would be too paranoid that it's gonna come loose. I'm too big. I might pull the damn thing. I don't know. I ain't fucking with that. I can do heights to a certain extent. That ain't the height I can fuck with. So sorry to tell you. So with that being said, but she faced her fear, so I was great for that. That was good. And she goes down with Kimbella. Sin goes down with her legs wide open. Like, girl, what was you doing? Fucking the L? But Sin crazy. Sin is my age. So at the end of the day, she gonna live life to the fullest. I ain't mad at her, but Sin, she crazy. Maggie and Yandy talk about Kimbella. Yandy tells Maggie that she wants to get back with Kimbella. To use this time to talk. She wants to use this time to like work things out. She wants Kimbella to know that she would never hurt her potentially. And at this point, Yandy and Kimbella beef is draining. But all jokes aside, I don't care what none of y'all say. I'm on Kimbella's side about this. Yandy just seems like the type of person that's very sneaky. She just looks like the type of person, you gonna take my dirt. You gonna take the baggage that I have. Like, I just can't deal with Yandy. I'm sorry, I just can't. I honestly do feel like you called that girl to pull up on them people. I do feel like y'all planned it for a check. And Kimbella might be mad that you threw her under the bus about that. But I mean, at the end of the day, all y'all doing is shit for a check. So really, I don't know, did you think he was gonna get paid more for crashing a child's birthday party, trying to fight their mama? I don't know. But at the end of the day, you wanted somebody to attack those women, Yandy. Period, point blank. Now, do I think it should be over y'all friendship should be over? I mean, I don't know. I mean, I can't trust Yandy as far as I can throw her. Anybody, in my opinion, anybody who's willingly to lie to their closest friends about being married and you not really legally married, what the fuck else is you lying about? Like, let's just keep it real. She lied and said her and Mendeecees was married. And no, the fuck they wasn't. She even lied to Mendeecees. Mendeecees thought the papers were sent off. So if you capable of lying like that, you capable of lying about anything else. And that's why I don't believe shit that come out of Yandy's mouth. I don't care. I just don't believe nothing that come out your mouth. Period. Like, unfortunately, I have to watch you because Mona Scott likes you. You're her favorite and you the star of the show. But other than that, I don't believe shit that come out your mouth, sis. Moving on from that, I done talked about her enough. We see Joel Santana. He's taking the kids out for ice skating. He ends up getting a call from Kimbella. Well, FaceTime from Kimbella. The two talk. And basically they have bad connection. Kimbella's going in and out. But when she was able to talk to Jules, she basically let Jules know, like, look, man, me and Yandy talk, but we're still not cool. And she was just explaining the situation. And basically Jules feels like, you know what, next week is my sentence. We don't know how long I'm going to be gone or if I'm going to be gone. And he just wants Yandy and Kimbella to work this thing out. He feels like Kimbella's gonna need all the support she could get. And he let Kimbella know, like, look, when Yandy lost Mendeecees, we had to give our all to her. We had to be there for her. We had to scratch her back. So why can't you guys just work this out and be sisters like y'all know y'all can be? Like, Jules want them to be friends, but it's like two stubborn women, they gotta figure that shit out on their own. I mean, I feel like she has other friends. Kimbella got to be strong for her kids at the end of the day if she don't want to let Yandy back in her life. But I do get what Jules is coming from, because, like, in a way, she did lose her man, husband, boyfriend, whatever you want to call Mendeecees to Yandy. She did lose him in jail, and everybody was there for her, including Kimbella. So, Kimbella, just lower it down to the point, let Yandy be there for you if something do happen to Jules or whatever. Moving on from that scene. As y'all can see, I'm turning the page because I got my notes today. Mano sets up this dinner for him and Maggie on the beach. And I have to say, it was very, very romantic. They had the man playing the violin. There's candles out there sipping fine champagne. I ain't mad. I wish I had a brother that could do me like that. So with that being said, Mano starts off by apologizing to Maggie. He lets her know he's sorry for making her feel her music wasn't important. He lets her know that, you know, He wasn't trying to put nobody before her. It was just a simple fact. Her music career, when it came to rap, came out the blue. He wants to make sure she's passionate. He also tries to explain it's hard for him to try to help somebody when he ain't where he needs to be at in music either. But they're gonna have to learn to work on a team, be as a team, and work together. Maggie lets him know, listen, when I got shot that night, a lot of things did change, and I was living my life in fear. I don't want to live my life in fear no more. And Mano compares her getting shot to him going away for years. He was like, they both look at life differently. It's a very scary thing. He feels like her getting shot was a blessing because it brought them closer and they made them bond together. Basically, they worked out their issues. They don't want to argue no more. Maggie lets her man know he did really good. The violin guy comes back and everything is all good. So kudos to them. And I'm glad they worked that out because it was like, okay, how long we gonna keep being mad about this, sis? Like, how long we gonna keep getting mad? At the end of the day, if you have to do what you have to do for your career music to pop off, then you go out there and do what you gotta do with your music to pop off. All women don't have to have a man to help them get what they need to get at in life. I'm just saying, sis. So moving on with that, we get this scene with Sin and Joe. Sin says since they've been on this trip, she's been getting romance, she's been getting sex, she's been getting the quality time, the alone time with Joe. Everything is good until it ain't good. Apparently something must have happened the night before, and Joe is highly pissed about this. He is in his feelings. I mean, he's so mad. He's reading newspapers. Sin is in the pool, sitting at the pool with her feet in the water, and Joe is sitting up there like an old ass man pouting that nobody want to change his stinky ass diaper. Like, I don't know what Sin did, but from what Joe explained, they both agreed when they're in a relationship together to carry themselves with certain respect. And I guess Sin must have did something that was inappropriate. They didn't really get into details. All I know is Sin was at the jacuzzi with her friends, or she wasn't at the jacuzzi. Something happened where Joe is in his feelings about it. I mean, he's pissed the fuck off. So they both giving each other the silent treatment. Moving on from that, Juju and Joe is on the bus. They have this conversation. Joe's trying to give Juju some advice or whatnot, and somehow it came up about, once again, Safari. And I don't know who brought it up. I think it was Mano. Mano brought the fact that Safari was on the. Oh, that's what happened. Yeah, Mano brought up when you on Wendy Williams' show. You and what's that girl named Erica Mena. So now they want to point out the fact that Safari is seeing Erica Mena. Everybody's like, oh, ooh, really? And basically Safari just says it's not nobody's business about his relationship. He's not ready to put it out there just yet. He did explain that him and Erica Mena has been friends. They was on the show Scared Straight, and that was that. But now he wants to see where their relationship is going, and that's what he wants to do. Give me one sec, guys. All right, I had a message. Sorry about that. So basically, while they're talking about that, Joe is throwing little jabs at Sid. Sin is throwing little jabs back at him. Like, you can tell these two are mad. Everybody's like, Joe, why you not smiling? Joe's like, I don't want to smile. Like, I don't know what the fuck happened to those two, but those two were just sour the whole time. Just sour. And around this time, Safari takes it upon himself, Juju, can I talk to you one-on-one? So the two walk away from everybody. They basically rekindle their friendship. Basically, Juju felt some type of way. She felt like Safari wasn't there like she was for him as a friend. And Safari basically apologized. He just told her he had a rough year and he'd been in the public eye in a negative way. And at the end of the day, he just had to shut everybody off. He's one of those people, when he's going through something, he shuts everybody off. So with that being said, he apologized to Juju. Juju accepts, and now they're friends. Later on, we get this scene. Everybody's sitting on the beach. Juju invited. She said every negativity, we want to throw it in the fire. Basically, no, we're not going to take no bad baggage back home, because this is their last day in Costa Rica. And Joe comes out of his mouth, I got something to say before we start this shit, or something like that. He said very rudely. So everybody's like, go ahead. And he takes this upon his time to confront Safaree. He goes, Safaree, don't you think you owe me and my old lady an apology? I was so confused about this scene. I was with Safaree on this one. Safaree's like, no, what did I do? Scratching his head. I was like, what the fuck did he do? At this point, I'm thinking Safaree must have did something inappropriate with Cyn because he was already mad with Cyn. But we come to find out this got to do with Erica Mena. And it's something about, Joe brings up the fact that Erica Mena is in Costa Rica sunbathing or whatever, but she's not hanging out with the crew. So basically, Safaree got heading out for the group and he tried to keep it as a secret. And Joe talked to him about this on the phone, and you straight up lied to us and said it wasn't nothing with you and Erica. And I'm still like, I don't get what the issue is. Like, Joe was giving me he fucked Erica Mena a long time ago, or was dating her a long time ago, and now Safaree is dating her. Like, he throws in there, me and Maynard asked you, you straight up lied to us. I don't play that. You supposed to be my family. I let you around my kid. I let you in my house. I don't play those type of games. And he get loud with Safaree. Safaree just sitting up here like, okay. And in the meantime, I said to myself, this is why I fell in love with Joseph. This is why I love him. I'm like, shut up. You love him because he's going off on Safaree, but when he's going off on you, you don't. Okay, anyway. And I just want to say this. Joe, who are you trying to scare? Who is you trying to scare? Where was that energy at that award when you was finna get your ass beat by all three of the Migos? Where was that type of energy at, son? You get turned up on Safaree, but when the three Migos was at that award, you didn't have that type of energy, son. Why the fuck are you so mad that he didn't tell you about Erica Mena? Was you fucking her? I mean, at the end of the day, all y'all be passing each other around on this show, so I'm just a tad bit confused. That was my thoughts on Love and Hip Hop New York. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Like this video, comment, and subscribe. And I will talk to you guys later for Miami. I promise I'm going to do Miami after I get done doing these taxes. And I will see you guys later. Peace.